How was everyone's summer then? How has everyone got on?
All right. Yeah, been decent, to be fair, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, you know what? It wasn't too bad. It was busy. I got a lot busier than I thought I was going to be. Lots of work to do. Lots of people wanting to use the site. But other than that, what was the kind of favourite things you guys got up to?
They're not changing the camera angles though.
There's something that did happen on the 13th of July. That was the charity match.
Do you reckon that was your highlight of the summer?
Yeah, I would say so.
There you go. That's one. Yeah. It's almost like we put on a great event, isn't it?
Almost.
Almost
it's
like
funny because the shirt that we were supposed to wear is on the table.
That is very true.
Do you know what would have been really funny if it had arrived the day after the event? That would have been funny.
That would have been really funny.
It's almost like that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
And it's not very funny.
No, it is not. Certainly not. No, but
God.
you see, got all the other kits as well. Leon,
Yeah.
Dortmund, Malaga. Why have we got all these?
I tell you what, I like this setup a lot.
Yeah.
It's almost like we put a lot of time and effort into planning that, and that's a great idea that we're going to continue to do.
Exactly that.
Exactly.
Did we?
2 minutes.
Oh, speaking of time, effort, and planning. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Blue Podcast Network. It's the 25-26 season, everybody.
Yes, come on.
And we are back. Is this the I forget which order we're doing it this year.
This is episode 0.
Yeah, but what comes first, gold or purple?
Purple.
So this is the first of our new line of season 25-26 shows.
Green show's been out for 3 weeks.
And welcome back to the Purple Show, everybody. Woo! We're back. It's better than ever. We have a line of cast, two of which can't be here today, which is really frustrating. But you know what? When it comes to backups, we have the best. So we're joined by the usuals. We've got me, we've got Tom, we've got Lloyd, and then our very good backups. We've got Cal, and we've got Ronnie joining us.
Yes.
Come on.
To talk about our 5 favourite leagues, well, the 5 best leagues in all of Europe.
Apart from the Premier League.
And they're
Apart from
doing...
the Premier League. And
Turkish
we're not going to cover the Eredivisie today. We're going to cover the Turkish league because Cal, as you can tell, is Turkish and he has a lot of knowledge of that league.
What do you mean, as you can tell?
What's wrong with that? You're Turkish. You're a Turkish guy. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's Turk Cypriot if you check out the
Yes.
recent podcast.
Turkish Cypriot, yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it was very interesting, the last podcast, I must say. But, let's stop waffling.
No, I love a good waffle. What is your favourite breakfast food? Because I reckon waffle might be my favourite breakfast
Oh no.
food. Sorry.
Oh no.
Let's talk about football.
Let's get back to footy, mate.
So we're back. For those of you who watched season 1, we're going to be a lot similar to season 1 in that we're just going to chat about random stuff. We've each got our leagues, but we've got lots of news stories to talk about rather than just going on about the games. I'm going to waffle. I'm going to go on tangents. And we're going to have a lot of fun with it. And it's just going to be more of a chilled, relaxed little chat convo type thing.
Yep. You're right. You're all good.
I'm feeling emotional.
Has it been a while
good
since
to
you've
do
hosted a podcast?
A little bit rusty.
I've been busy working, mate, so there you go. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah,
That's
not quite
life.
the same,
Yeah.
but-
Exactly.
That's life.
That's life.
life.
Should we start with
should we
Ronnie's interesting topic that you wanted to talk about?
I'll
Yes.
let Lloyd talk about it because it's La Liga.
Right, okay. Well, Villarreal and Barcelona could be set to play in America next season in a match between those two teams.
In Miami.
Yeah,
Ooh.
as it currently does stand, although it does have to be approved by FIFA and UEFA.
Is that a league game?
Yes, it will be a league game as well, a La Liga
Played
match.
in Miami.
I want to know your guys' thoughts on this because there's been
What's
outrage
crazy to me
from
is that
a lot of
Villarreal
people.
are losing a home game because of this.
Yeah.
So, no, because one of them has to lose a home
Yeah,
game,
yeah.
don't they? And it's
Yeah.
Villarreal. What they've offered them is all the season ticket holders get free travel and free tickets. But that's just to bring them in so they could do America again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
They'll stop doing that eventually.
But then
If this happens, game's gone.
Game's gone.
Game's gone.
game
if it
is
happens.
well and
Yeah.
truly gone.
The only reason it's
Game's
got
gone.
traction is because Spanish FA have allowed it and said, yeah.
They've said, yeah.
They
It can't
agreed
keep
it.
going on.
In all
It's
fairness,
Can it?
it can. Wait, Kian. He's not happy. This has been brewing for a while. They've been talking about this for at least 3 or 4 years now, and up until this point, we've managed to bat it back pretty well. I get the global audience. I get there's a lot of people there that are getting a real growing interest in football, and they want to see some big games. This isn't the space for that.
100%.
You rotate World Cups. You
Not
rotate.
even a league game.
proper
Why is it a
Americans.
league game?
Yeah, exactly.
Like I could even understand. Never do it, by the way, but I understand the idea of say because an FA Cup semi-final is at a neutral ground.
Yeah.
I can understand why they think we can try and get away with doing this in a different country, even though it'd never happen. But to do it in a league game, you're taking away someone's home advantage, and therefore compromising a game in their season.
Yeah.
Which is ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous.
Do you know what the stadium it is yet?
Yes, the Hard
Is
Rock.
it called the Hard Rock? It's the
Hard Rock
it's the
Stadium.
Miami Stadium.
Yeah.
Is that- Do you know if that's high capacity or less capacity? Because then it doesn't actually. Because then you might just lose out on that
Yeah.
home advantage. Also,
It might be more. I think it might be more.
But then I think they're getting so much money from that match in the first place that
No, I think they're losing money because
you
of,
think they're losing money.
No, because they're trying to get fans from Spain over to America. They're taking a loss for this game, for future games, to say we're going to charge you now for the next ones.
But then I also think surely if they're having that game in America,
No, I know.
they must be getting paid an astronomical amount
I
to
get
have
that.
that game
It's-
moved
I do
over
get
there.
that.
It's all
So that's
marketing,
probably why they have got the cost cutting available for it.
But I think they're doing it at a loss at first, so they can then do it, have a reason to do it again next season, the season after that, and the season after
Yeah,
that.
it's
It will
just gonna
start as a
grow
loss,
from
and then
here.
they'll put the prices up ridiculously.
who do you think benefits from this more, Barcelona, or Villarreal?
Barcelona,
100%.
Yeah.
easily.
They do, but I don't think either. I think you got to think of it from the fans' perspective. This is a Spanish league game for Spanish fans. Like with the World Cup and the Copa America and whatever, rotates between countries. You can host. You could even host that in Dubai or Saudi Arabia or any of these countries that we've kind of seen
What, the
recently.
Copa America in Dubai?
No. But we had the World Cup.
Oh, right,
So,
right.
That's
so what I'm saying
completely
is that
different.
kind of makes
That's
sense because
so different.
yes.
No, but it kind of makes sense because you can move it around the world. It's for the world. It's the world's competition. It can be wherever
The
you
Club
want it to
World
be.
Cup.
But this is sorry, but this is the Spanish league. This is for the Spanish fans. This is where your club is in Spain. You support your club. You follow it round to the places in Spain. It's the Spanish competition. You play it in Spain. Like, come on. I don't get it. I really don't. Like, why would you take that away from the fans of these clubs? Like, I don't think Barca fans are going to suffer for this, and Villarreal fans are going to suffer for this.
I think Barcelona
and that
will
is
benefit
important.
from this.
Yeah, I think they will massively.
No, because I think Villarreal will be painted as like a villain, sort of, where they've got all the Spanish fans coming over to America, whereas Barcelona fans haven't got that privilege, and any American fan that wants to go to that game now is going to go as a Barcelona fan,
Yeah.
because all the Villarreal fans are already going as Spanish fans. So it's going to paint it as America as like, oh, Barcelona are here, they're going to play, come watch them. They're going to play Villarreal, you want them to beat Villarreal.
The club might benefit financially, and it might look like it's going to benefit Barcelona, but you've got to think of it from the fans' perspective because that is the most important thing. More than the club, more than anything, the fans are the important thing
Yes,
here.
but
Yeah,
there's-
you're
but
spot
there's
on.
They are
more-
not going to benefit.
But there's
Neither
more
of them are gonna
Barcelona fans in America than there are Villarreal fans. So
course.
Barcelona will benefit
Hypothetically.
because absolutely.
I think it's Barcelona.
But you're still going to get a core group of the actual fans who are from Barcelona, who are Barcelona fans, who are not going to.
I think don't be shocked at all that it's Barcelona or Real Madrid having an away game that's been moved to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
By the
understand
Spanish
why.
play, by the way, who always favour those teams every time.
Well,
And
they
they
got
are
away with a
so
lot.
guilty of it.
Is it
Yeah, they're so guilty of it.
Aren't they government owned or something like that?
They're bank owned.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, and Barcelona, I've so many times with the contracts of players have not been able to do it because they have their own, like, whatever it is, FFP rules, and they've failed them, and then somehow there's a loophole, and oh wow,
And
and
Dani
Danny
Olmo,
Olmo,
yeah.
Danny Olmo,
Yeah, suddenly, yeah,
But Crystal Palace can't play in Europa.
yeah,
No, that's very true.
which
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
talk about.
which we are going to
Yeah,
talk about.
I just think it's ridiculous that they're moving this game to America. As you said, all those fans, all those supporters, it's a joke. It should never
Yeah, I
be
agree.
happening
Yeah.
in the first place. It's money-making people at the top, not prioritising the fans who build the football clubs. They are the football teams. They're not necessarily
Exactly.
pumping millions and millions of pounds
Preach it, Lloyd.
from
Go on.
themselves into it, but it's just ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
I hate it. I can't stand it. I think it's one of the worst things
Absolutely.
in
Yeah.
football.
game's gone.
Well,
Game
if
has
it-
gone,
But
yeah.
then, as soon as this one happens, and if it gets approved, which I don't think it will anyway, but let's say if it does, this opens the door for another game to happen.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
And
probably-
then
if one
another
goes,
game,
then it's
and then
This-
eventually it could be, I don't know, a whole match week where you've got all of the 10 La Liga matches all in America happening at
It's
different
ridiculous.
times.
Or even El Clasico in Dubai or something.
Oh,
like that.
don't.
That would be.
It's even
That's the one I see happening very likely. is
Yeah.
An El Clasico being.
The only
in
thing
like
I
a
can't see is
Dubai
who's
or
going to
Abu
give up
Dhabi.
the home game. I can't see who'd do that.
Do it in a cup.
In a Copa del Rey,
Yeah,
fair
do it
enough.
in a
Yeah.
cup.
But they've been doing that in in like the Super Copa. I'm pretty sure that's not
That's
in.
been abroad,
that's
yeah.
not in
Yeah.
Spain. That's elsewhere. It's like I think it's pretty. I think it's the same for the Italian Cup as well.
Yeah.
That's also elsewhere.
It is.
wasn't that
The
was in
Super Coppa Italiana. I'm pretty sure.
There
yeah.
was an Italian cup game in a different European
I
country.
thought a
wasn't
Spanish
it?
cup was in somewhere else.
Yes,
I
yeah,
thought
the
Atletico Madrid played abroad or something.
yeah, the Supercopa, what is it? De España, I think it is.
Yes, that's the one, yeah.
It's the Spanish Super Cup.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah.
But they have like a semi-final and a final system. It's
Yeah.
It
but
is.
it's just ridiculous.
It is
I don't like it. at all.
imperative.
Like, because if we put it into perspective, what if this happened with the Premier League?
That would be riots.
Exactly.
I don't
It
even think
wouldn't
we need
happen,
to do
though.
that.
Don't
I think
happen.
right. We stood up when they tried to pull the Super League over on us, and we said absolutely effing not, and then we stopped it through outrage, through just pure dismissal of it. And we need to treat this the exact same way. We need to turn around and say, absolutely not are you hosting it in America. It is a Spanish league game. It stays in Spain, and we need to make our voices heard. Social media, protests in Spain, like make sure that they know that this cannot happen with our support, because it's our game.
I also think,
and it
though,
needs to stay where it is.
Henry's going to be the front of it.
I'm going to be in Spain, like waving like a national flag, like come on.
I think we're really lucky in England, though, because English FA is so good. And
Yeah.
people really don't appreciate enough how good the FA is for us.
Compared to other countries.
No, because you're thinking about the Premier League.
The FA is
Yeah.
different.
FA's
FA,
completely
oh yeah, fair enough.
FA's amazing, and we are privileged to have English FA.
On the subject of the Super League, did you guys see the interview with... Not the interview, what's it called? Where Carragher and Scholes were on the bench for... What's the one they have all the fans on?
Overlap.
And they were talking about how it was ridiculous that the Club World Cup, which, by the way, is a qualification system to get into, didn't have certain teams in it. They should just be in there anyway.
Oh, yeah, no, that's rubbish.
That is
Yeah, that's
literally
rubbish.
what we've just fought to not have.
Yeah.
And also, if those teams were to go in...
That is the
and the-
definition of Super League.
Yeah, and the likes of Auckland City or Mamelodi Sundowns weren't going to get in because of that. You're literally destroying the point of football where anyone can get qualified,
Yeah.
and then you're losing them money to then bring money into their leagues.
I didn't see the interview. Was it? Liverpool were there, weren't they? Was it?
What
Was it?
Club
Was
World
it Man
Cup?
United?
Oh,
that was
Carragher
talking
talking about Liverpool
No,
trying to
talking
get
about
Club World
Liverpool
Cup.
get-
That
Was it
was
Liverpool?
About
Okay, I forget
Liverpool,
what
yeah.
club. I didn't see the interview, so I don't know what
It
club
was
they were
about Liverpool
discussing.
not getting in because they
But
won the league.
let's say they were talking about Man United and they said Man United should automatically get in.
Yeah.
As a United fan, I would feel
Yeah, exactly.
a little bit dirty if we qualified for the Club World Cup.
Yeah.
Like, because we didn't earn it. We've been shit for years, and we don't deserve to get in. You have to. There has to be a fair and even process, and you have to earn your qualification to a
Yeah,
tournament.
and
like
that was winning the
We
Champions
probably
League.
would have finished.
Exactly.
Spurs are in a good position, by the way, because we won Europa League.
Yeah.
So we're actually
Yeah.
we're actually in a good position to try and
It's
qualify.
all about coefficients in Europe, basically.
Yeah.
And
Good Lord.
the two English teams that won the Champions League were in it. That's
The
kind of
thing
just
is,
how
if
it
we
is.
were in there, we'll probably finish second. Again.
Arsenal fan for context, guys. at least you're self-aware.
Yeah.
For the
But
goal.
we winning
They
it
know.
this year.
They
I feel
know.
like the definition of finishing second in I know it sounds weird, but in a knockout round, I feel like getting knocked out in the semi-finals feels more like second than being runners up in the final.
Where's I
Do
put
you know what I
Especially
mean?
when you lose 5-0.
Yeah.
I forget where I put Arsenal on my
kicking the table.
predictions. I put you fourth, and that's probably where you sit.
You put them...
I put them
you
fourth.
stop spoiling the goal
Spoil.
show, mate.
Yeah, man. You
I've
got
already put it on my
the
Instagram. In
show.
all fairness, if you haven't checked that out, check it out.
Oh, fair. Well, that was when you thought you weren't going to be on the show, isn't it?
Behind that, I haven't been able to talk about the Premier League in a long time, but we'll get onto that another time.
Yes.
On the goal show
Um,
later.
We can talk about the Crystal Palace Forest.
That's what I think. The
Do we want to
Crystal-
talk about that one
yeah.
next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all about Europe. It's
I don't
all
really- I
about
don't
Europe.
really
Yeah.
I want
about
to. I want to go
Forest.
round in a circle. I want to go round in a circle and just
Yeah, go on.
say, is it right or wrong? Is it right or
Oh,
wrong?
wrong.
Legally, it's correct.
Yeah, legally correct, but wrong.
But
That's what I'd say.
I mean-
I didn't ask about league. I said right or
No,
wrong.
no.
I think it is that
What do you mean?
we need to.
Personally, do you believe it was the right decision or the wrong decision?
If
To do
Palace
what?
had
But
finished
be very,
sixth, I
very
wouldn't be as
clear.
much
To
against it, but they won
to
an
drop
FA Cup.
Palace down to conference.
Well, I think it's unfair on the fans and the players and everyone.
but then even though the person who is the cause of it, they got rid
They've
of,
done everything
and
to
also
try
has left Leon
fix it.
and Palace.
Yes.
Like he's not just left one of them; he's got left both of them.
And
to
also
make-
But they-
swapped them out, by the way, for another multi-owned
I
club.
was
My
literally about to
point-
say that.
yeah,
Like,
but the-
you're guilty of of having a multi-club ownership model, and the club you replace them with is in the exact
They
same
had-
situation.
They had a deadline. They didn't.
how-
They didn't.
No, I get
reach
that,
the
that's fair,
deadline.
that's fair.
But
That's my point.
I agree, but Leon, how many deadlines were they given to stay up?
Yeah, how are Leon somehow still in League
no,
One?
my point is if it's
Financial
Madrid,
levers.
Yeah.
given so much leeway
get-
in, like, financially.
I get it. But then those clubs should be punished the same as what.
That's
what
what I'm trying to get
so,
across.
So for me personally, I think it's the correct decision. But those clubs should have been punished as well.
The
Fair
head
enough,
loss in the audio
fair
corner
enough.
right now is
Cal,
mad.
what do you think?
Kian is
I think it's wrong.
seething.
Okay, and what do you think?
I think it's wrong. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
winning the FA Cup used to be this major thing. Like, you won the FA Cup. This is the second biggest achievement you can make in
It's their
English
biggest
football.
achievement of all time.
And it is their biggest achievement of all time.
The thing
And you
is-
deserve to qualify for Europe on the back of that.
With the FA Cup, it brings the smaller teams into a chance of winning. Obviously, money for their club, try and build the club up, and obviously they have a chance of getting European football even in the lower leagues.
Yeah.
Which pumps in more money.
Also-
So I feel like Crystal Palace have been robbed of a lot of money.
No, but also for Palace fans, as a positive as well,
Yeah.
is that you're in the Conference League now.
Yeah.
Still
It's
get
a lot
Don't
more
win,
winnable.
I
If
was
you win
gonna
that,
say-
you're in a Europa League then,
Yeah,
and
they
that's 2
can't.
European competitions in a row,
Yes.
rather than being in Europa League for a year,
Yeah, I-
struggling with the squad depth, and then dropping back down.
I can see it being.
There is a positive
beneficial.
side to this.
Yeah, I can see. I can
100%.
see it actually being more beneficial than being in the Conference
Yeah.
League. But I don't agree with the decision to move them down, and it's nothing to do with Forest per se. Like, it could have been
Yeah,
any
no,
club.
we're not.
Yeah.
We're discarding
No,
Forest in
100%.
this
It's
conversation.
It's nothing to do with Forest. This decision, really. Yes,
Yeah.
they sent the email or whatever, but you can't be blaming Marinakis or whatever.
You can't blame him, no.
any other club in that situation would do exactly the same thing.
But I'd also say with Palace, if any other club was in their situation, they'd have got away with it.
Yeah, I think if there's a Chelsea, United,
Yeah, 100%.
Liverpool, they
Oh, yeah,
are staying in the Europa League. There's
Oh, which
not
is
a
a
shadow
It's
of
just,
doubt.
it just,
That's not
exactly.
right.
it doesn't look great.
That's what makes it wrong.
Any big six.
I mean, but yeah, I see your point in regards to that. But for me, if Liverpool were in the same situation and we had done that, what should be done is that they should be demoted from the competition as well. Crystal Palace, they had a deadline, they didn't reach the deadline.
But I think any other fan at any other club would
It's-
also be saying they should just be in the Europa League, and it's not a right decision,
Yeah.
even though legally
but
it's correct.
we're talking about, as you say, we're talking about fans here. As I said, I feel sorry for the fans and the supporters, but at the end of the day, you've got owners. They're there. They do a job. They should have done the job, and they didn't do it, and it ended up
also,
being
it's such a-
punished.
it's so flimsy for me because he didn't even have
It wasn't a
what's the
majority.
word? He wasn't no he was a majority shareholder, but he didn't have the voting rights. That's what it is.
Right.
He didn't have majority voting rights, so he can't make the decisions at the club anyway.
I think when you compare the two teams, I know it's not Forest's fault, but if you compare the power that Marinakis had at Forest, or has at Forest, in my opinion, and you compare John Textor's involvement at Crystal Palace, he doesn't do a lot. Marinakis has his hands
Yeah, but John
deep in.
Textor isn't
Also,
even the owner. He's not the owner.
Marinakis is also a very dangerous man, generally. Anyway, have you guys heard about what he used to do? I'm
No.
going to talk about a podcast, but
He's going to hunt me down. I don't wanna
he's
know.
worth researching.
Yeah, it
He's
doesn't
put
look
his fingers in a lot of
great
very
when
dangerous
you
pies.
replace him with
Alright.
somebody who's done a lot worse. I mean, on the Conference League, very quickly, we're going to do our predictions a little bit later on in the show. We're going to do it a few weeks' time when
Yeah.
the pot's been drawn. But for Palace, have got to go up against the likes of Fiorentina, probably the favourites.
Probably.
Shakhtar,
Favourites
you're
for
looking
runners-up,
at
yeah.
AZ Alkmaar,
Palace.
Mainz,
No, because they've been runners up every time, basically.
the
Fiorentina.
BTEC Chelsea, Strasbourg, Besiktas,
mind
Bromby are in there,
Strasbourg,
and Aberdeen.
by the way.
So quality teams from their respective leagues, but I think Palace could consider themselves either favourites or close to.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
It depends if they keep Eze and Gay,
Exactly.
which I don't know
Well,
if they keep either.
They might not now.
I'm hoping that them winning the Community Shield is enough to keep the players because they've now won 2 trophies. But
I think Gay's gone.
He's coming to Liverpool.
And have you seen the
Come
price? Have you seen the
on.
price, by the way?
30 mil?
35 million.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So-
That- I'm sorry that I'm a Spurs. I'm sorry that I'm Spurs. I'm saying this, but we put in a £70 million bid on deadline day on the January, and they didn't accept. I'm not even saying it from a Spurs fan's perspective. From a Palace perspective, you rejected double the money.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying that for Spurs. I'm saying it's silly on a Palace side.
If you'd asked me 3 days ago if Palace were going to win the league, win the Conference League, and stay and to keep the players involved, I would have said yes. Now, Gay's off to Liverpool,
And Eze's probably
Eze's off
going
to
some-
Tottenham.
I don't know about
But
that.
have you
He's
seen
off
that,
to Arsenal.
No, he is.
No, he's not.
No, but we don't.
Have you seen that apparently Chelsea last night put a £38 million bid in for Canate after the game?
I had no idea, but that's getting.
Oh, really? Well,
no way that's
Liverpool
it.
would definitely reject
Don't you
that.
want a left-footed centre back?
Huh?
Don't you want to cover for Colwill? Was that not the plan? Why would you buy a right-footed to play on the left?
Chalobah, Tosin, and
Gerald Hatto if you
Frimpong
really need to.
and Hatto can all play left centre back.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's options. There's
Yeah.
options there.
Because I thought you were going after Hinnekamp out of Bayer Leverkusen.
I don't think we're going to try and sign a centre back
Think
at all, to be honest.
Fair enough.
I don't think we are.
Is Hincapié not gone
Especially-
somewhere else?
No, he's still at Bayer
Oh,
Leverkusen.
yeah. No, because you want Garnacho and Xavi
reckon
Simmons to
I
buy on top
don't
of
want Garnacho at all.
where you're going to get him.
I don't think so. It's gone
No.
very, very quiet. Same with
No,
the Xavi
Sim-
Simmons stuff.
Did you see what he put on his story of
No.
him with a
Oh,
baby in his hand?
Garnacho. Oh, the
That was
Garnacho
Garnacho,
stuff annoys me. I'm going to come on to it on Goal Show because I have got some thoughts
Yeah.
on that, man.
Should we talk
Yeah,
about? What are we talking about Conference League again? What are we moving
What we
on
pre-
to
yeah, what we
next?
predicting
Are we
now?
predicting now?
No, we're not
gonna.
gonna-
Not now.
We're not going
Just-
to.
we can just discuss
Save it for a few
Discuss
weeks.
it. Okay.
Yeah, we obviously did the Conference League discussion there. We've got a few teams that are major in there. I reckon Palace should be.
I
one
think
of the
Palace will.
favourites.
Can I just-
You can
Palace
have
will
a
be
look.
up.
Palace are
there.
probably
Another question.
Strasbourg will be up there.
Is that Paphos in it?
Paphos are in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
David Luiz is playing then, 39 years old or
Did you
something.
see his
Oh, really?
announcement
Yes.
video?
No, I
It was a
didn't.
really cool announcement video. It
But
was very
I know
cool.
he's playing for them and he has to play in a qualifier. I didn't know
I
if
have
they won
to
or not.
say, I reckon
I think.
Besiktas has a very good team. as
Besiktas
well.
have a good team.
Yep, under the guidance of legendary Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Well, actually,
yeah.
on the Turkish
Yeah.
league though, there's been a lot of big players coming in to that league at the moment.
Oh, shit, man.
It's
We-
growing
we've just-
huge.
Most
So
definitely.
Osimhen, we've just signed Osimhen for. I'm a Galatasaray fan. Just signed Osimhen for 70 million or 63.
62, I think.
Yeah,
Great British pounds.
yeah. We got Sané on a free. Besiktas has just signed Ndidi. That's still big
Yeah.
for the Turkish league.
He's better than people think. He is quality.
Obviously last year Fred came in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've had
pulled out for Besiktas.
Gelson Fernandez.
He's gone.
Oh,
Gone.
yeah.
He's at Moscow.
Oh shit. I didn't even see that. That must have gone under my radar.
So he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So he's not there.
Got this
Well, yeah,
entire
the
argument
big
under the
ones
bus.
are Osimhen.
Do you want me to go through the transfers with you?
Yeah, go on. Go on.
Sofian Amrabat, Osimhen, obviously.
Yeah.
Skriniar,
Wow.
Ndidi,
Sané is up.
Frankowski, if you know who he is.
Yeah,
yeah.
Bigger.
Played for Lens.
That's
He-
the
he went
main
to- he
ones.
went to
Deli
Galatasaray.
Bashiru. No, he's left. Sorry, he was in Turkish league. João Mario's gone Besiktas.
We had
So, yeah, there's-
That's about it.
It's
Icardi was there.
yeah.
Icardi was there for a long time.
No, he's still there. No,
It's
No,
You
no,
had
no,
you
no,
had
just
Morata
left.
up until
Oh.
recently as well.
Yeah.
It's
Morata left. Sorry.
oh
Martin went to
Sane,
Como.
Sane.
Yeah.
Sane is a huge one, and that's something I wanted to come on to when we did the transfers, but I guess that's now.
Isn't he 28?
Yes.
Tammy Abraham.
He's only
Yeah, Tammy's
28.
Tammy Abraham's at Besiktas, isn't he?
He
Yeah.
could have gotten a move to. I would have taken him. 100%, I would have taken him.
I thought he was
I
going to
reckon he
Spurs.
would
He
have
had rumors
started
for
for
Spurs, didn't
Arsenal.
he?
He linked to Spurs. I reckon he would have started for Arsenal on the left. Like, this is a player who is good enough to play at the top end of the Premier League, and he's decided to go to Turkey. The draw of that league is growing massively, and I've got a lot of time for it, especially when the other options are the likes of the Saudi league. I'm like, I respect like the Turkish league, the quality of it, the level of it, the way people respect it is going up.
The thing is,
I think that's because of the Saudi league. I think
Yeah.
that more players want to go to Turkey than Saudi. At
the
the
thing
moment.
is,
Yeah, which is
the reason
good.
why
Ish.
they're going to Turkey as
Within
well,
reason.
especially
There's a lot
Galatasaray.
of
He's
money
talking to.
in a certain league.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money.
I'm saying if money's not the driving factor.
It's because we have Champions League, we have
Yeah,
Champions
you
League,
still play
Europa League,
Champions
Conference League, so they're still able to play in Europe
Yeah, that's what I mean.
while having a nice country to live in,
Yeah,
It's hot.
and then they have an easy league. Let's be real. If they're playing for Galatasaray, easy league.
You can kind of chill out for a few years.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
paid decent
Yeah.
money.
and what we
still
haven't
play in Europe.
discussed. What we haven't discussed is the fact that there are some good managers in that league. Jose Mourinho managed
Mourinho.
Fenerbahce.
He's wanted to move for a while though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now
he's-
that's gone quiet, you know.
No,
That's
but I
gone
think
quiet.
even 6 months in, he was saying like he was going. I'd like to manage a Premier League team still. Like
Yeah.
he
was.
he's constantly been
But
saying.
that was
I'm
like
so happy
six,
to
that
leave.
was like 6 months ago, and now he's
No, I'm saying
that's
6
what
months into his
Fenerbahce
job.
does to a man.
yeah, but no, but that was a long time ago. Still now, like
Yeah.
it's been a while since that news has gone quiet. He's enjoying it now, I reckon.
I think he's just waiting for a job.
I think
job
no,
interview basically.
Fener it's a bit iffy. It's a iffy club when it comes to managing them because
What?
I'm not too educated on it. It's just that I know they've been through a load of different managers and like he's been saying it's a corrupt league, corrupt club and stuff like that. It's not. I'm telling you, for a big manager like that, it's not a good league to
Right.
manage in. But
No.
I'm happy to see these managers coming over. to
Mate,
my
I mean
league.
that is huge.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
manager like Mourinho elevates the quality of managers in any league, regardless, just because of what he
Don't
has
forget,
achieved in his
Ole
entire
Gunnar
career.
Solskjaer's there. That's even more impressive.
No, that is not.
No, it's not.
I'd rather see
What are you
him
on
play rather than fucking manage.
Who's
We are not
coaching
disrespect.
Galatasaray right now?
No disrespect to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, but nowhere near Jose
Yeah,
as a
who is
coach.
managing Galatasaray?
I thought it was Turkish manager.
It's I forgot his name, bro.
I'll get it. Don't worry.
I think
I'm pretty sure it's Turkish.
he's a Turkish manager. He's very good.
His name's Okan Buruk.
Ozcan Burak.
That's the one. 8-time Super League winner as a player
Wow.
He
with
was a baller.
Galatasaray. You won the Europa League, Turkish Cup multiple times.
Galatasaray beat Arsenal in the Europa League final.
Yeah, and now he's won.
Wait.
He's won. Is that 3 league titles in a bounce?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
One Besiktas, I believe, their only league title.
Yes.
And then moved to Galatasaray, and they've now won 3 league titles on the bounce.
And they're probably going to win number 4 this year.
Yes.
Yeah, probably.
Fair play to him.
Look at our team. Like
Yeah, your team.
it's Europe ready as well.
Like,
What,
trying to pick
what
out some big
competition are you in
names.
this
Like,
season?
Champions League.
Oh.
We got auto qualification for Champions
Sanchez.
League.
You didn't have to go through the
Sanchez is
qualifying
there.
round or anything like that. Yeah.
No.
But
So
it's
much
also
better.
quite pleasing
Yes.
to see how many actual Turkish players there are there still, because it's one of those things where sometimes a lot of big names come through and the actual nationality fades away a little bit. That's happening in Saudi
Yeah.
ridiculously.
But
But there are some quality Turkish players coming through in this squad.
One big bit of news coming out from Turkey. Muslera has retired. Galatasaray keeper. He's been there for 15 years and he's retired.
Damn.
The thing is, it's massive news for Galatasaray fans because we absolutely loved him. He was he's like a Lampard in
Yeah.
Chelsea. He was such an influential player. He was such a good keeper. Now he's gone. It's sad. It's sad news for us Galatasaray fans.
Didn't he take a penalty?
Yes,
Am
he
I,
did.
am I thinking of the right person? Yeah.
So there's background to it. So first ever game he played, we got a penalty, and he took it and he scored on his debut.
Damn, you imagine that as a goalkeeper, you score on your debut.
And then last ever game he got a penalty and scored it.
Oh, that's brilliant. Was it a good penalty at the end?
It was a good.
It was a good
penalty.
pen, yeah.
Yeah. But no, it's sad news for Galatasaray fans.
Yeah, man. Imagine that.
Who's replacing him?
So there's links with Ortega.
Okay.
We've got Ter Stegen on our.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
Ederson.
No, I've seen
Ederson-
Stegen. That's another bit of
I've
news,
seen
actually.
Ederson as well, you know.
There's two goalkeepers we should highlight, actually. Ter Stegen has had a fallout with...
That's been resolved.
Was it the manager?
Yes.
I don't think it's been resolved.
It has been resolved. He got the captaincy handed back to him, and he was presented with the number 1 shirt at
Okay.
the club's thing. He's back.
Because that was why I think Inaki Penny hadn't moved, because
Right.
Ter Stegen was having problems and probably going to move.
Yeah.
And the
He
second one
refused
is
to submit.
Donnarumma. Yeah.
Yeah. Donnarumma's a big one.
Who's now
Yeah.
said goodbye to PSG fans.
He
Oh,
has
really?
said goodbye to PSG fans. He's coming to the Premier
He's been
League.
left out of the Super Cup squad.
I think he's going Man City, which is a weird fit to me.
I don't
want-
think I have my opinions on this. We'll get into more detail on goal, but I'll quickly summarise it in that I don't think he's going to City. I think it's paper talk and agent talk to get someone like Man United or AC Milan to bid for him and put an offer in, because there's no way City need him if they've got Trafford.
Being there
If,
is
if,
better.
if City get
Trafford's not
Donnarumma,
gone there to
I would be
centre-back.
fuming if I'm Trafford.
Yeah, you would.
Trafford
you
has
would-
not gone there to
He's really
centre back.
bad. I think Trafford would, like, ball playing ability wise, I think Trafford would show him up. Not shot stopping ability.
Look how easy the Championship was to him. Like, this is a Premier League quality goalkeeper and a good one at that. He has gone there because he wants to start.
Yeah, you don't go.
Yeah.
He's not gone to Man City. Left Burnley gone to.
He's
Man
been given the number 1 shirt as well.
Yeah, he wouldn't
Yeah,
return to City to go ahead and like sit on the bench again.
No.
Like,
Otherwise,
he's
you
done
could,
that.
there
He's
are
been there,
like
done
10
that.
of, you could have gone. I'd rather have gone to Newcastle if you thought.
You're also
City
looking
were
at the World
bench.
Cup as
Aaron
well.
Ramsey.
Ramsdale was there now, yeah.
Yeah, but no one wants to join Newcastle at the moment.
No,
No,
but
that's very
if I had the
true.
choice of sitting on the bench for Man City or starting for Newcastle, I'm starting for Newcastle every time.
Yeah.
Sounds like no one wants to do that.
Well, that's apart from
I think
Ramsdale,
there is
who's
like a small opening for England's number 1 at the moment. I think there
Yeah.
is. I think Dean Henderson's got a strong shout.
After
I think he's got a
the
strong shout.
There's
penalty
some good
saves.
quality.
Let's not.
He's done it. But he's done it multiple times. He's done
Yeah.
more than just against Liverpool. Like
But the
he's done it
point
multiple
is-
times.
Against City.
Until he gets confirmed at another club, I don't know. I've got a funny feeling he's coming United. I think he is.
Who?
I don't remember. I really think he's coming United.
No,
Coming
but
to Man
tying it back
United.
to Man United. Say if he does go to Donnarumma goes to United, I would think Onana would go Galatasaray.
Please. take him. I will
That's
pay you to
actually
take
what
him.
I think because he
We'll
had
pay
rumours
you-
to.
Well,
money.
I
think
ain't
he did
got
have
any
rumours
money.
to Fenerbahce
I
or
want
something.
As
like
fans, we'll do a
Turkish team.
Kickstarter.
Let Ronnie talk before.
Sorry.
Onana had links to a Turkish league team. I'm pretty sure. I think it was
no,
Fenerbahce.
It makes a lot of sense that he
I
goes
don't.
there.
I don't want Onana though.
No, no one wants Onana.
Like,
Is
That's
he
the-
really
that's
that
the
bad?
problem.
Is he as bad as what everyone's making him out
No,
to be?
he isn't, but his stocks are so low right now.
He's one of the biggest confidence players I've ever seen.
if I tell you this, so in Galatasaray, when we were playing in United in the Champions League, he
did 2 errors in that.
Yeah, he had 2 errors from 2 free kicks that
Oh.
Ziyech scored.
And then he turned up the next game and had a blinder. I don't know what it was. He was just weird that season.
What was the game where the shot was directly at him and then he just kind of let it go?
That was the
Every
Gala
game?
game, I
That was
thought.
a
Gala
Gala.
game.
Yeah, it was the Gala game.
There was also a Nottingham Forest one. I remember that happening.
Yeah, there's.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
His stock is low.
I think it was Gibbs
It's
White's
like-
goal.
He is our
From
Karius.
dis-
Yeah.
Yeah, it was literally going straight at him and he just kind of like went
He-
to the side and let it go past.
He
him.
is literally our Loris Karius.
But
That's who he is. That's what
Wait,
he's become.
Don't put Karius in the same bracket as Onana, mate. He
But
had
to
one
be
bad
the
game.
thing is as well, I want to now you
He's
can
also
carry us up.
concussed.
I want to speak about this. This guy wasn't actually as bad as what everyone
No,
makes
yeah,
him
no,
out to be.
100%.
No,
He wasn't terrible.
he'd been
100%.
half knocked out before those 3 goals went in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was massively.
And then his
concussed.
confidence just was shot
Yeah.
after that
I
completely.
think he has PTSD. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Yeah,
surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Especially because he had what's classed as a traumatic brain injury, and then
From a traumatic experience after
no, and
going
then-
into a traumatic
yes.
experience.
and that's what can cause stuff like that to happen. Is when you've already got brain damage to have a traumatic experience.
Yeah.
It will then affect you worse.
yeah.
That's
And
why I'm
he-
taking the mick out of like PTSD. I genuinely think he might have PTSD.
He's now back. He's at Schalke.
Yeah,
As
he's been
I
having-
think their
he's
backup
been-
goalkeeper.
He had a good time at Besiktas actually.
He
Didn't
had 2
Yeah,
seasons
yeah,
at
yeah,
Besiktas.
Yeah. Cool.
Thanks for that. Cheers, Kian.
Should we go over the Europa?
Or maybe I
teams.
can just do my
I'm
job.
just asking a question. Should we go over the Europa teams?
No, we can talk about transfers.
Let's talk transfers.
Obviously covered a lot of Turkish transfers already. I'll quickly touch on the Bundesliga because it relates a lot to the Turkish league. And the main transfer is Leroy Sané leaving on a free, which is ridiculous.
Don't know how we've done it.
He could have gone to any team he wanted.
If it
But
was the main transfer.
I'm getting on
Main
to it. Give me a
outgoing. Oh,
second.
right, I was gonna say.
It's
Actually,
the
no, it's
link.
not the main outgoing at all. Not even close.
No, there's a massive link there. But
Right,
the main thing I'd say about the Bundesliga transfers this so far is that the top transfers have all been outgoings. We're talking Florian Wirtz, we're talking Hugo TK,
Yeah.
Frimpong.
Frimpong, yes.
All going to one club, aren't they?
All going to one club.
Going to one
It's almost like the league is really good quality and someone's just raided it. It's ridiculous. But then you're
Been on
looking at
Gittins.
big incomings. You're going Gittins as well. The big incomings being the big incomings being. Oh my good lord! It's like. The big incomings
You
being
literally did the
Luis
same thing
Diaz.
to Ronnie. You literally did exactly
Just
the same thing
continue.
earlier to Ronnie.
Continue.
Just like Luis Diaz. Oh, I can't even speak now.
The Purple Show is back.
Yes.
Game is
Henry
so
can't
back.
talk.
Game
Ah.
is so dog.
Big incomings. The biggest one being Luis Diaz,
Yep.
who
Yeah.
has been sacrificed to summon all those players we just spoke about.
Yep.
Went to Liverpool. I don't know if it's deserved or not because he was quality for you last season, but he's definitely a very, very good signing for Bayern
It's a
Munich.
great sign.
They'd arguably have like the best front 4 in the world had Musiala not had that injury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
a big loss. Big loss.
Yeah. But Bayern obviously rebuilding. They've also lost Thomas Muller. Legend has retired. Sane's left, and so they brought Luis Diaz in to support Harry Kane. And Musiala will get a lot more.
Coman's also going.
Coman's going to
Yao-
Saudi.
Saudi, 30 million.
Yao Pelina.
Went to Tottenham.
Who was
But he
never
didn't
playing
play
anyway.
last season, so it's fine.
He played 4 games,
Oh, fair.
so he's going to be very like out of.
Rusty.
Yeah. When
Very
Musiala's
rusty
back
when he
from his
starts,
injury, he's going to be
And also
the league.
Tar
big
to
guy.
Bayern as well.
Yep.
Yes, on a free transfer.
I think that's a very good signing.
Yeah.
Just
I hate to say it, but I think Bayer Leverkusen are dropping off the season quite massively.
Having played.
why do you
Chelsea-
think?
Having played them in pre-season, yes.
Yeah.
We played them with
They-
our second.
As a
11.
United fan, why would you think Bayer Leverkusen could potentially get worse?
Well, they've lost all their players.
Not that. Not
No,
that.
let's continue.
Who's
Go-
their
what
manager?
else?
They might have hired a certain bald fraud.
Stop picking the lies.
I'll kick you in a minute.
Oh!
And they've got Eric Ten Hag has come in as the manager of Bayer Leverkusen.
Do you think it's going to be a good appointment?
No.
Does anyone think it's going to be a good appointment?
I think
If he
could do
somehow gets in
well.
Champions League, by the way, he
That's
has
an
done well.
achievement.
He's done
That's
well.
an achievement,
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, but he has been gutted from the inside out, and they haven't spent the money yet. I reckon it's going to be a down year, and then they'll start to rebuild.
I just don't know. I just don't think Ten Hag is the right manager to bring in when you've got gonna have a season where you've lost Xhaka, you've lost Frimpong, you've lost Vert,
Your
you've lost
identity.
Tar.
You lost your identity.
You don't want to bring in a manager like Ten Hag who hasn't had a good few years. You need someone to steady the ship.
He's also been tasked with a rebuild previously and failed.
Yes.
Yeah, agreed. So there you go. But he did succeed at Ajax, kind of.
Which
Yeah,
wasn't
he
a
did.
rebuild.
So,
that was players
I
in
think
front of him that were
pretty
very
sure
good.
United is. It's hard to judge people by United because we are
That's true.
cursed at this point. But let's move on. Very quickly touch on the big transfer of the Primera Liga.
The biggest transfer of the Premier Liga is obviously Gyökeres to Arsenal.
Yep.
My thoughts on it.
Oh no.
My thoughts
Oh,
on it
God.
are that it's not going to be as big a signing as people think initially.
Right.
Yeah.
If they bought a replacement yet?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yes,
They
they
had
have.
they had a
They
backup.
have. They
had a
brought in
backup.
Suarez from Almeria,
Okay.
who is a Colombian striker
Exciting.
who was initially at Watford for a long time.
Oh, he wasn't
He was one of their loan farm
Another
players.
Premier League player that might be leaving as well, Samu on Meridian.
Yes.
That's
Don't know-
not been confirmed yet, and I've
But
not
I
seen
think
He's a
substantial.
really
I
good
think
player.
it will happen.
I think he's a
To
really
who?
good player.
Newcastle.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
The rumours
Newcastle.
happened.
Everyone's rejecting them.
No, because if Isak's getting not frozen out, but he's freezing himself out of the club.
yes,
Samu
they
Now-
are going to
Then,
need a
then
back.
they're
now
going
he's
to bring in
Yeah.
Samu
It's
on Meridian.
literally been said that Isak will never play for Newcastle again.
Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know if Samu is going to be the one they bring in.
So
I
Samu
think
goes
they
to
bring in
Newcastle.
Samu and Vissa. I think they bring in both.
I
Maybe
don't
even
think.
Joe.
Visser goes to Newcastle. Isak goes to Liverpool.
I don't
Happy
think.
days.
No, not
Happy
days. I
days.
hope he rots in the reserve.
Come on, here we
Ekitike
go.
must be begging you don't get Isak.
Yeah.
I
I
still
think he's such an exciting player
He'll
as well.
still
He
get
is an
minutes. He'll still
exciting
get
player.
minutes anyway.
I know, but-
I just want both.
Yeah.
I'm greedy.
You're a greedy.
greedy. Come on,
How
bring
greedy.
them both to Liverpool.
Do you know what the links
As
I
if it wasn't
see
enough.
for Newcastle?
How greedy. How greedy.
Newcastle fans are going to be begging this doesn't happen. But the links that I saw last night on Twitter were that they were readying themselves to bid for Rasmus Højlund. And
Incorrect.
that will
Incorrect.
ruin
He's
their
going AC
club.
Milan. He's got rooms for AC Milan.
I think he probably will, but
Nicholas
I-
Jackson as well. Actually, for
Nicholas Jackson
Newcastle.
definitely
Yeah.
big.
They're linked to
He's been left
everyone
out.
now because they're desperate.
He's been left out of both squads in our preseason games. He's not
Yeah.
even.
But
Nicholas
we've
Jackson's
known
agent
he
is
was going to leave for a long
work
time
right
because he
now,
was linked to us
guarantee
for a bit.
No, but
Thank God we didn't get him.
one transfer that I'm really surprised about, and that was Xhaka to Sunderland.
Yeah.
I reckon Sunderland's staying up, but we're going to talk about that later.
That's like
Yes.
the biggest
We'll talk
that
like.
is huge.
That is such a huge loss and a huge win for two clubs.
Yeah.
Also, we forgot about Sheshko to United.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that a lot more.
Benjamin
on Gold Show.
Tesco.
But that is a
That's
that
what
is a
United
by-
fans were
as a-
calling
They
him.
call him
League.
Benjamin
Yes.
Leipzig have been
Yeah.
stripped. They've lost. They're about to lose Javi Simmons if he goes to Chelsea.
And they lost Yusuf Paulson,
But they
who went to
might get
and
Hoffenheim.
Kunku.
Sheshko.
You could
Yeah.
take, yeah, I was going to say have Kunku back.
To be fair, that is one of those ones where it's like when you put them back in the league that they
He'll
were
do
so
well.
successful in, he'll probably do as good as he was. Same
Yeah.
with Sancho when he went back to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Wait, they're getting
Well,
the gang back together. If they're getting Kunku, they've already got Timo Werner.
We're
back,
getting the
haven't
band
they?
back together.
Getting those guys back. Deadly duo up top.
It's
wouldn't
like,
they?
it's like Inter
Leipzig are
Miami.
going to go for a rebuild. They've,
Yeah,
got,
definitely.
they've kept Openda, who is quality, unless he goes to Sunderland, which is a mad one that I saw recently.
Yeah.
So that'd be great.
Their defence has always been solid. They've always had good links to France and places like that for centre backs. And Galashki's always a safe pair of hands in goal. So they've got a good base and structure there. They need to find a manager who is going to help them rebuild because they've been through some managers recently who have just not delivered when they've got really high potential, which doesn't work out. So I think we'll see whoever's doing well at Salzburg in the next couple of years just step over, and then maybe we'll see a rebuild from there. But they're going to have to start from scratch again.
Yeah.
Their striker this season is currently Openda partnered with Werner. So you know.
Yeah.
I think that's fine.
A team I do want to talk about, which is in the French league. I'm sorry. That I think we should talk about is Monaco.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
They've
Yes.
been moving
Oh, yeah.
crazy this
They've been
window,
moving
haven't they?
Crazy this window.
Big Eric Dyer.
Ansu Fati.
Get in.
Paul Pogba.
Paul Pogba.
Eric
Eric Dyer.
Yeah.
If there is a Pogba remontada, by the way,
Yeah.
how amazing is that going to be to watch? That is going to be so good.
And I'm sure he's not going to be that worried about the no taxes as well.
Yeah, he's going to be living his
Yeah.
best life.
He's going to be living.
It's an
his
exciting
life.
team though as well. They've got Akliouche, 21 years old, very
Yeah.
exciting player.
He's good.
Who did they sign up
Is
from?
Golovin still there?
Golovins.
Golovin there?
Golovin,
still?
I think
yeah,
he's there.
Golovin's still
They
there.
just signed a striker, didn't they?
Have they bought
They
a
have.
striker?
Have they got? I'm going to be bugging. Where's Balogun at?
He's there. No, he's at Rem, isn't he? No, he did go to Monaco.
Is he-
You're right.
is
He
he
went to
Monaco?
Monaco. Yeah.
So-
They've also got Wilfred Singo, who's now
remember-
become a centre back.
Yeah, I know
Back
about
from Lincoln,
Singo.
He
right
was
wing
he was
back.
supposed to be our next big thing.
Vanderson is there.
Yeah.
He was never going to be the next.
Who else they got?
Sorry, Balogun.
Look, is Chao Henrique still there as well? The Brazilian.
Yes,
I can't see that.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, they also
Go
Why
through
don't you
the
put
Phone
it
comes off the
transfers?
screen. We've got
Yeah.
Boadu is still there.
Ansu Fati.
That's what
Ansu
I just said.
Fati.
yeah, we've said that.
Sorry.
Harry
Like,
Brunner is somebody who
that's like another one
picked up
really
on.
exciting.
Yeah, Mika Bierhoff,
Ex-Dortmund
of course, as
fame.
well.
Yeah.
Guess who's
I
there?
think that's what I was thinking.
Breland Bolo is still there as well.
Yeah.
Great
Um,
player.
Minamino.
George.
Wait,
Is Minamino there?
Minamino.
He's been there for ages.
No,
I
he
thought
left.
he'd gone.
who's
I
that
thought he's gone.
striker,
No, he
that
is still
Swiss
there.
striker.
Wow.
Mate, Takumi.
Sweet.
What a
And
guy.
Bolo. And Bolo.
Bolo, yeah. that's what I
Bolo.
said.
He's a
Keep an eye out for
player.
George Ilin Kiena, who I've seen a lot of good things about. He's a foot manager. legend.
Bruno as well.
Football manager legend.
San Hideki
We've
as well.
got our
from
first
Liverpool.
of the
Elliot
day.
Ben Seguir, who's got high potential. Dennis Zakaria is
Zachariah is
there.
there as well.
Wow.
They're building a decent.
That is
little
like a
Mohamed
player
Salah,
you always
who's at
forget about that
Southampton.
play for Chelsea.
Yeah, he's not a
Um,
bad player either.
Great
Tino
guess the player.
Kjaer is
I
there
need
as
to remember
well.
that.
And Jordan Teze, who's quite a big name in.
Yeah, he was
in,
at PSV, wasn't
Netherlands.
Tete.
And Lucas Hradecky has moved there from by Leverkusen.
Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Another player that Ten Hag's lost this summer.
But to be fair, he weren't that good.
Yeah, but they've got.
But they got Flecken now.
They've got someone else as well. They've
It's
got.
Flecken. No, it is Flecken.
It's Flecken.
Yeah, I know. They've got. What's his name? I'm not going to leave him to.
Is it a goalkeeper?
It is a goalkeeper.
We don't need to talk about that because
Yes, it
Flecken's
is.
a keeper.
No, but it's another one. It came from United. I'm quite happy with him. What's his name? Come on, think, Henry. He's been there for a season. No, I'm googling it. I'm googling it. I can't leave without knowing it. It's going to bug me. Yeah, no, I know.
You didn't have to say anything.
But I know.
Do you reckon he knows?
I think he might
I
know
think I
how
know.
long we have been going for.
Do you think?
Do you know what would be a really good idea was to like subtly look whilst looking at your
What?
phone
Is
and
he
not
gone?
say anything.
Yeah.
That'd have
I
been
think
good.
he's
Yeah.
gone. What?
And then-
Are
and
you
then-
talking
and then
about
we'd all know.
Svila?
Yeah.
No, Matej Kova, but he's gone to fucking PSV on loan. What the hell? That's ridiculous.
Plum.
That's an absolute
the hell?
disgrace.
Absolute
That's a
plum.
disgrace. He
What
should
the
be
hell are you
starting.
It's Flecken.
Anyway,
Is it
I really need to know who Bayer Leverkusen's backup keeper was, by the way.
Yeah.
I
he
needed
wasn't
to know.
their backup keeper. He was going to be their first choice, but they've sent him to bloody PSV.
No, it's
Edge of my seat stuff, that.
Anyway, I'm going to very, very quickly, before we wrap this up, go down the league. I just want to see league winners, worst team in the league, dark horses for each of your leagues. And we're going to start right on the end. Ronnie's going to cover Serie A.
Oh, we're not going to do a league. Okay, right. Okay. So I'm just doing Serie A.
Yeah, just do Serie A.
Winning the league, I think Inter will fall off. Napoli also looks strong and they kept Conte, which is big. Surprised they kept Conte. AC Milan is still struggling. Juventus are in a big rebuild. So this I think it's up for grabs, this league. Atalanta lost their manager.
Yeah, I was going to say Atalanta would be up there, but
They would be well up there, actually.
Roma might be a dark horse, actually. I'm not going to lie to you.
I'm just going to say Napoli again. It's boring, but they've kept the structure. They've brought in De Bruyne now, who looks pretty good.
Yeah, my gosh.
Did you not see the game where he looked terrible though?
Yeah.
His
I don't
first
know.
one was absolutely awful.
He works very
Did he
well.
score 2 goals, KDB?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
In a friendly.
Yeah.
But I think that's because he's out of fitness. That's
Yeah.
why he was so bad.
And disappointment
his
and dark
pass was
horse.
Disappointment.
Oh, disappointment.
This could be any of them.
This is any team I just mentioned could be in this.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Atalanta, and I
I
think
would
they're
agree.
going to finish 9th or 10th,
Yeah, I'd agree.
which is a big drop off.
'Cause I don't
And
rate who they brought in.
overperformer, I will chuck Roma in overperformer because
Yeah.
they have a bit more stability than the other clubs. as it
Gasparini
stands.
is just something else.
Although Allegri could do something at AC Milan, I don't know, because they're restructuring. They just lost Malik Chow to Newcastle.
Not gonna lie, they looked really bad when we beat them 4-1.
They do look bad.
And they've lost
I'm
Theo
not
Hernandez
disagreeing
as
with that.
well. Like, I don't know.
But there's other teams that like also look bad. Like Inter with a new manager, don't know how they're going to do.
Yeah.
They've
They've
got,
got the oldest squad in Europe now, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is like that's not a good
But
sign.
they built that squad to win the league and to get to the Champions League final, which they did. And now
Yeah,
it
but that
will
means
fall
it's
apart.
gonna go down.
But then it's just going to fall apart.
So it could happen this year, it could happen next season. I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's my thoughts.
Cool.
enough.
Lloyd, La Liga.
Rightio. La Liga winners, Barcelona again.
Yeah.
I think they'll do it back to back. I wouldn't be
Really?
surprised. Yeah, I think Xavi Alonso, he's a good coach, got a good scheme, good squad, but Barcelona, you just look at that front four and you think,
Yeah.
my gosh, how do
Now
you
they've
stop
added
that?
Marcus Rashford to that
They
as
have,
well.
who will be a very good
I think
signing
he's
for
gonna
them
be
as
really
well.
good. I think he's going to
Yeah,
be really good.
I think he'll be really good
And we'll
too.
get 40 million out of it, so brilliant.
And then, so what was the other two sections?
Disappointment and dark horse.
Disappointment.
Over-
Dark
Yeah,
horse.
over 4, basically.
Dark horse, Valencia for me.
You think?
Carlos Corberan is now the Valencia manager. He's
Former
done,
West Brom.
yeah, he's done very well there. Not massively recruited, I wouldn't say, but still.
But kept their key players.
He
as
did well.
We were linked with Javi Guerra at one point.
Yeah.
And that link's gone cold, and he's managed to keep hold of him.
Mosquera, not Valencia.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's gone.
So he's gone. So
but he
he's a
wasn't
loss.
starting, I don't think, from what I remember.
Nah, he played a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking player. I have to say that I'm so happy with the signing. I am so
You
happy
just don't
with
speak until you're spoken to. Jesus Christ.
Oh my lord!
And
That's a
disappointment.
bit harsh.
Disappointment.
Talk about your language after the podcast, mate.
Yeah, disappointment.
Intervention.
I mean, this is
What do you say fuck me for?
now disappointment's a difficult one because I don't really think there's too many teams that I'm looking at who performed well last season who
Sociedad,
might
maybe?
end up. Yeah, I was leaning more towards Real Sociedad because they didn't have a great season last year, and I don't know whether they'll do that well again. Like another one potentially could be Celta Vigo.
We have just nabbed Zubamendi off them.
That's
so-
true. Yeah, that's another loss. But yeah, Celta Vigo as well. They've got Europa League football next season. They've got a good manager, but I just don't know. Maybe the squad depth, they might drop about 5-6 places. I can see that happening. Really rate their manager though. Great coach, Valdez. But I'd say probably Real Sociedad would be mine.
Cool. Cal.
Winners, I mean, you're ready.
Gala.
Yeah, Galatasaray. I think, so, the worst?
Yeah.
Disappointment.
Disappointment.
Yeah, disappointment.
Who do you think's going to underwhelm?
I reckon Trabzonspor.
Yeah.
They started off with a win, but I don't rate their team they have. I don't rate the manager. So, yeah.
And Dark Horse.
Dark Horse. I'm gonna go Gaziantep. You don't know.
I've got no idea.
No, I've heard it.
But the
yeah,
people at
I've heard
home
that.
probably will, so why don't you
Yeah.
give us a little bit of reasoning?
So they've just beat their last team 3-0. They have a good front line for the Turkish league. I reckon midfield they have a decent midfield. Defensive they're solid. I reckon they have a good chance of at least pushing for a Europe spot.
Fair enough.
That'd be a great season.
Primera Liga.
What was that?
Primera Liga?
That's fine. Winners, I think Benfica. I think Sporting just about did
Facts.
it last season, but that was because of the start that they had.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
So well, they had a
and
really
also
good
losing Gyökeres now is just like it's
That's a massive
it's
loss.
a massive loss.
Yeah.
So I think Benfica, they were just getting better last season. They went on some really good winning streaks. They'll probably just continue into this season. Dark Horse, I'm going to go Famalicão. I think they had a decent season last season, but they started the season with a 3-0 win against my underperformers, which is Santa Clara, because they obviously had a very good season last season after getting
Yep.
promoted. I think they came fifth or sixth. And I think they're not going to. It's going to be very difficult for them to repeat that.
Classic second season syndrome.
Second season syndrome in the league. They had a really good first season, but I can't see them keeping it up.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to go Bayern Munich as the winner because that's just going to happen again, isn't it? I don't see anyone. Dortmund aren't ready to challenge. The other team I'm going to speak about in a minute aren't ready to challenge. Like, I just don't see where the competition comes from.
Yeah.
You might think I'd go Bayer Leverkusen for my disappointment. I'm not, because I think everyone understands that they are going to do quite badly. I'm going to go with RB Leipzig. I don't know what they do.
Right.
I don't see where the goals come from.
What's their expectation though?
Yeah, didn't they finish outside of Europe last year?
They did, but I think everyone thinks they're going to get back in
Up
because of the
and
quality of the rest of the league. I just think,
I feel like they're only expected to sort of get Europa League. I don't think they're expected.
but I
to
don't think they're going
compete.
to do that. I think they're going to finish mid-table, bottom half again.
You're
That's fair.
saying
That'd be a terrible season
where's
for
the
them or something.
goals? They have
They have Luis Openda, but they've lost Yusuf Poulsen, who has always been a consistent scorer of goals for them.
Yeah.
Never a start though.
They have to play Timo Werner, which is always a difficult thing to do.
He's going to do well this
Um,
No,
They're going to lose Xavi Simons.
When he's off
like-
the wing, he's really good. I would say.
I see a lot of defensive solidity in that team and a lot of good quality in midfield to ball retention, but I just don't see how they're going to finish their chances. I've just watched Man United go through a season where we don't have any goal scorers, and it really affects you. You need them.
Yes.
Like, it's so important. Like losing Benjamin Šeško.
true.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it more on Gold Show. My opinions on this transfer, but when it comes to RB Leipzig and playing in the Bundesliga, that is going to hurt them massively.
Yeah.
Dark horses. I did a lot of research on the kind of bottom teams around the relegation zone before this because I thought we were going to do relegation zone. And I had a look at the promoted side. So coming up this season, you had Köln and you had Hoffen and you had Hamburg. Hamburg are back for the first time in a long time. They were one of the few teams that had never been relegated before they got relegated.
Yep.
I look at some of the signings they've made, and I've been kind of impressed. There are some big names in there. Walmed Amari as centre back is a very good quality player coming in from Rennes. They've managed to pick up Yusuf Poulsen, again a very good quality player for this level of football, even if he is a little bit older now. And a couple other names as well. A man from Salzburg, which, as you know, I love Salzburg. There's a talent farm. It's ridiculous.
Football manager heritage that for you.
I don't know.
Not
I
wrong,
think
though.
people are going to underestimate them because obviously they've just got relegated. And I think they're going to stay up and they're going to be comfortable staying up. And therefore, they're going to be my dark horse.
Okay.
Also, I don't mind Stuttgart as a dark horse as well, if they keep Voltemada.
But
Yeah.
I also think that people know they are decent enough. People know when enough people think they're going to be dark horse, they stop being dark horses
Yeah,
because.
but to be a dark horse, you'd level up. So Stuttgart are expected to be what? Challenging for Champions
But
League?
I don't think But they're going to challenge for Champions League, and that's where I think they're going to finish.
Right.
Challenging for Champions League.
But I mean, like, say if I think they're going to be top 3, I think that's being a dark horse.
I disagree because I think they are up for contention for that anyway.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Can I just say this?
No,
I
you
don't
can't.
think I will be in the next show. We'll see. But Galatasaray are making it far in the Champions League. I'm telling you.
How far?
I reckon we get.
We'll make sure to bring them up when we talk about the Champions League and do the Champions League predictions. Right,
We're building.
I'm gonna wrap it up there because I think Matt might strangle me if we go on any further. Thank you all very much for joining us again. We'll be back next week for another instalment. Let us know if you enjoy this new little more relaxed format down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you don't miss another episode, and follow us on all our other social media platforms because we do a lot more content than just this. And we'll be back next week, and we'll see you then.